Hi there, welcome to the third episode of the LLM Diaries here with Gloucester City. My name is Rashidi, or you might call me Daljit, that's my real name. Pretty interesting. We've been using 41221 with Gloucester City because I want to make sure that we're very hard to score against. In case you're wondering what the 41221 tactic looks like. The 41221 has been covered in a tactical video that I put up. Basically, there was a short video and it ties into this video where I actually show you how I change things in a game, how I might adapt using that tactic. Before I begin, I would like to thank all my Patron users who have kindly donated to help keep this channel up. There are various ways you can help the channel. If you choose to become a reserve player on the channel, you get access to the book. You get the book actually, and if you keep donating to the channel, you'll get updates to the book. And if you want me to, I've had questions. People have asked me about this tier, the superstar tier, how they want to be coached by me. Now, I know that some people out there want to just take it for a month. I wouldn't recommend that if you want to take it for a month, because then you'll only get like 1 or 2 sessions, and chances are it won't kick in. I would strongly recommend that you do it for at least 5 sessions, 5 to 6. However, if you still want to do it for 2 sessions, send me a message on Patreon and we'll see what we can do. So with Gloucester, I'm using a 41221 system. The details of that tactic is available in another video I did on the 41221. I'm tying both these videos together so that people can see how I make changes to that system on the fly. And that system can be used to other teams as well. I will explain it as this match goes on. Before we begin, let's do a quick recap of how the season has been for our 41221 system with Gloucester City. So I started using that system the moment I realized I was going to meet some teams that are going to be able to beat us. So against Flight, we used the 412. We started using this 41221. We did okay, and held Flight, Tamworth, and then we beat Altrincham 2-0, Telford 1-0. So it's pretty solid, 3 clean sheets. And then we had this tough match. I think we had problems with Scarborough. The whole goal of this tactic is not for me to be scoring a bang load of goals. Okay? It's to keep teams away from my goal. Unfortunately for us, it's some matches where I think I'm supposed to win, I don't win. We played like complete crap against Halifax Town, yeah, I can't explain this match away. Just had a bad day. And also the other thing is that we're playing so many games in succession: 2, 5, 8, 11, 15, 22. My goodness, this is the one thing about conference. I realize I have to rotate my team, and every time I rotate my team, I suffer. So we don't have a lot of depth, and I have to keep fresh legs on. So we've got people like Tom Webb, who is my central deep line playmaker. I mean, I'm calling him a deep line playmaker. He's playing in that position. He's not really that. He's the only one in my team who can pass and has high decisions. So how do I actually choose my players? That's the thing, you see. When you're playing conference, I mean, the first thought that comes to your head is, how the heck do you choose? I mean, there's so many attributes, right? So where do you go? Okay, very simple. Okay. For defenders, I need one fella who's the fastest in the group and who can at least tackle. That's all. I don't care about the rest of the attributes. So in this particular case, Leroy or Dero, my Assman doesn't pick him as a starter. Usually picks Avery and Damon for starts. But I want Odero to play because Odero is the fastest defender I have. So he gets back first. And that sometimes that's enough. He can get to a ball before other people, and it's usually enough for me. So he's got a lot of acceleration and great tackling, and that was the only thing I was looking at. Yeah, I don't even care with stamina. I do care with natural fitness though. And then I've got Jack Damon. Jack Damon, he's doing very well. Again, you see his acceleration is only 8, but his anticipation is 9, and his positioning is slightly better than Odero, so that's okay. And here I'm playing with a 4-1-2-2-1 because I want to have a static defense. I don't want I want teams to work around me. I don't want them to necessarily find easy through balls because they don't have a DM. On the flanks, I went with speed. That was it. Yeah, I found a player who has acceleration and has a chance to tackle. So here I have a combination of attributes. At the moment I scout, he came for trial. I grabbed him straight away. Gideon Oketo. Why did I pick him? First up, his acceleration is 10, his anticipation is 10, and his tackling is 8. That's like a beautiful combination. Then we throw in determination of 12 and teamwork of 10 and work rate of 10. I thought, okay, fine, at least this kid has got most of the attributes that I need, and his passing is 9, so he is an all rounder. He plays. He's easily my best fullback at the moment. Up front is where we struggle with goals. We have been having problems. We create a lot of chances, but we don't put them in the back of the net. So, yeah, the other option was for me to go to use this system, which I almost guarantee you put a ball into the back of the net, but then I may not defend so well. I didn't want to play with that just yet. So I'm using this first because this is what I find in LLM football. If you are able to draw a lot, or at least you make yourself really hard to beat at the start of the season, you are going to be in a very favorable league position. And then once you get to know your players, once you sorted things out, then it becomes you start building on that. Okay, so this team that you see on the screen was for a match that I played in the FA Trophy. So I'm going to remove the players who normally do not play the matches. So there we go. I'll make sure that I have the right players playing. MCL with Isaacs. Tom Webb will be the DRP. I'm actually thinking of changing the DRP as well to an anchorman or something close to that. Alright, so here we go. The team has been set up. This is my first choice that I play with. I'm gonna try something different with I might try something different with Halifax Town. Let's see how it goes and what they're lining up with. Okay, they've got a pretty much a strong left-sided attack. That will put pressure on my right. So, and I'm gonna release Isaacs in this game. So Isaacs is gonna play as a central midfielder on attack. He has been told to already. Okay, so that's enough for me. Other than that, I'm not going to make many more other changes, except for wanting to play it. I want to play a more compact system right now. So what I will do is make these changes and go very fluid and go high with risk, and then push up my D line, work ball into box. Basically right now I'm going compact. So I'm playing work ball into box because I want the balls to be passed around the box instead of being drilled through. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, for the start, we're going to play with a normal pushed up D line. Okay, and I'm going to pass into space and hope that the Berkeley can work his magic behind their defensive lines. And that should be enough. At the back, we will play with... I'm going to remove his shouts. Okay. So he might end up taking a bit more risks with his passing. Okay, we've been on a good run, boys. Let's start the match. Garner to O'Hanlon to Craney. Robson has the ball. Okay, he's been closed down very quickly by Kieran Thomas. That's good. So my defensive line is in the right spot. That closing down by the fullback happened because of the defensive line adjustment. Okay. Now I only have to worry that we don't start too high up the pitch and get caught with balls over the top. So I was 20 minutes in. Nothing very much is happening. Bradley Isaacs is 6.7. My ratings are pretty okay compared to the other team. It's very much a 50-50. And so I'm on key highlights. So let's go to comprehensive and watch the game. Free corner to Halifax Town. And it goes all the way and it gets cleared. Wicca with the ball now. What can he do? He plays the ball to Berkeley. Berkeley now has a chance to get it to Isaacs. Isaacs is going to pass it. No, he can't pass it to anyone. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, we'll have to wait for the stats now. Okay, the stats tell me 57% possession. My passing, out of defense, 58, 85. We're going to take this out now and we'll ball into box. Now we're going to try and camp around their half. And I do move pass into space because that should help with the possession numbers, but also I'm probably going to stop taking unnecessary risks by dropping the ball behind lines, and that will only happen occasionally. Damon to Thomas, passes it back to Webb. Webb now to Isaacs. Isaac is now on attack duty. He plays a beautiful ball for Malcolm. Malcolm out near the box, but he has to cross it to Berkeley. Oh, right into the keeper. Odero to Isaacs. Now to Kotwika. Back to Berkeley. Berkeley can't do much. Oh, this ball will go to the Denton. Denton has one person to support, but he can't. Berkeley, Odero with a beautiful pass to Berkeley, and we have scored. Yes, so Gloucester have taken the lead, created by Odero. What a player! I don't believe it. This was beautiful. Odero won the ball for Denton, then placed this long ball to Berkeley into space. Because Berkeley is playing an attack duty. So he's very close to the defensive line. And these kind of passes, they work. Oh, my rains must be coming down very hard. Our pitch looks horrible. Robson crosses it in. Denton scores. Dear Jack. Oh, man, that joy lasted all of 10 seconds. Okay. Gloucester City 1, Halifax Town 1. Why? Because we can't defend from set pieces. Well, this happens. Okay. I was so excited. We took the early lead, but then it's only the first half. Damon to Odero. Odero again tries one of these glorious balls. Berkeley. Kotwika. Come on, Kotwika. You have options, but he's going to be fouled again. Yes, it's now Kotwika. Who's going to take this free kick? Hanks to Kotwika. Kotwika inside the box. Ay. What was that? That was a horrible pass. Berkeley, Malcolm to Hanks. Hanks comes in, finds Isaacs. Isaacs can't shoot. Berkeley and Kotwika's just over the top. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, at least the boys are playing pretty well now. I am happy with their performance. Even though we gave up, we couldn't defend from a set piece. I'm going to assertively tell them that I'm far from pleased with how they're playing. Let's see if that snaps them into shape. Web, of course, I don't believe it will. Thomas to Hanks. Because ultimately, what I always say, team talks. I don't really think they play that big a role in the game. Hanks to Kotwika. Kotwika's playing centrally as a playmaker. Malcolm back to Webb. Webb playing deep as a deep line playmaker. I should just change him anchorman, seriously. Isaacs plays him back to Webb. Webb to Isaacs. Isaacs to Kotwika. Kotwika inside the box. It's a corner. He couldn't cross it. Couldn't cross it in time. Joe Hanks with the corner. Mixed. Goes up. It's pretty easily defended. Okitu. What's he going to do? Okitu, what are you going to do? Isaacs. Back to Odero. Odero has one assist as a defender. Webb. Odero again. Back to Webb. Isaacs playing as a attacking central midfielder. Berkeley, Isaacs. Berkeley is getting a lot of good support. Forcing Isaacs back all the way to Webb. Webb now. Oh, Hanks gets to this really well. Okay, so we can... Oh no, Burrow with a free kick. Okay, right when I want to change my highlights. Shoots. Oh, thank you very much. It's above and beyond and away from my goal. Okay, what can we do? One option is for me to do this. Okay, now Kotwika is going to be a winger on attack. I'm going to stretch them a bit. Since Isaacs is coming through the middle, I don't need two players coming through the middle now. Okay, so Roberts now. Hibbs. Oh my goodness. That was close. There we go, 17 minutes. Preston with the goal kick. Odero clears. Damon does well. Okay, Damon now looks for support. Finds Berkeley. Berkeley is gonna go all the way. Is he? Yes, he is! What a goal! Damon with an assist. Odero with an assist. Both the central defenders playing these long balls from the back that catches them out. And why is that happening? We have an attack duty for a striker. That means he's right on their defensive line. Wow, this is beautiful. Direct passing from the back is doing us wonders. Okay, so here we go. Halifax Town will definitely be looking for something. Oh yeah, the last time this happened, I didn't make a change. So we're gonna go structured, drop that pass into space. We will play with a, our D line will stay the same. Average mentality, structured, yes. Okay, we're gonna have to be a bit more conservative right now. Cancel pending changes. I just realized I have to make other changes too. Can't just make those changes. Okay, he's going to be on support. We'll leave this guy on attack. This guy on attack. This guy will play on support. Okay, this is fine. Now we shall go structured. We'll play with an average risk. Instructions will change. Okay, this should be fine. All right, what have I done? Okay, this may look a bit confusing to people, but generally this is what I've done. Okay, all right. I expect him to come and attack me. So why do I want to take more risks? I reduce my risk tolerance. Okay, and this time Okito will be told now to play few risky passes. So he won't be doing what he was doing earlier. So now he plays with few risky passes, and also locking him to pass it shorter. Up front, I've got Kodwika. He's going to stretch the wing, so he's not going to attack the middle now. He's just going to go down the flank. So I've got Isaac's going to the middle, and Berkeley is going to challenge the defensive line. So, and we've gone structured. This will give us a commit fewer players. We're going to commit fewer players to transitions, and hopefully these changes kick in quickly. Let me win the ball back. Once I win the ball back, I know it'll kick in. Odero, okay, play it out to touch. Anything. Oh no, Odero, what have you done? No, I can smell. Come on, boys, defend. What a defensive block. Sing gets to the ball. Okay, highlights haven't changed yet. It'll only change after the ball goes out to touch. Yes, that's it. Okay, Webb now. No, this is dangerous. Burrow with the ball. Okay, now our players have to come back quick. This Odero or Okito. Okito does well. Okito, don't make mistakes. Jasbir Singh. Oh, good play to Malcolm. Malcolm to Thomas. Back to Webb. Webb to Hanks. Hanks looks up, looks for support, finds one in Okito, who's overlapping slowly but surely. Okay, Odero is keeping Odero wins the ball back. Isaacs out wide to Malcolm. This is a good attack. Malcolm now crosses it in. Berkeley. Oh my goodness, that should have been our third goal. Webb back to Okito. That should have been game, set, match. Thank you very much. Kowika from, oh no, my set piece routines, they're screwed up. I knew I should have done something. I have to save my set piece routines. I have not saved them. Alright, 5 minutes to go. Okay, Gloucester. This will be a huge win for us. If we defeat Halifax Town, third favourites for the title, have travelled to Gloucester City, and Gloucester City have done some tactical, small little tweaks to their system to accommodate this left-sided attack that they have. Okay, McDonald, please go have a burger. Don't stop here. No, Damon does well. Joe Hanks, their boys are defending like stout champions they are. Okito. Oh no, Okito can't. Thank you very much. This is about LLM football scares the shit out of me again because I don't know what my players are going to do next. Jasbir Singh with a goal kick. I expect the goalkeeper to, do a goal kick and give it to the opposing players. Kodwika out wide. We're stretching them right now. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing as a winger. This will also have them tracking more areas, and Okito will now be able to come up into attack. Oh, it gets it to Kodwika inside the box. Ooh. I'm close. Yes, Gloucester have beaten Halifax Town 2-1. What a result. That was a great win. So now if I were to look at my width and top ball screens, I like to do that now after a game. So here we see the second half we are structured for a while, and there were more gaps in my team. We're looking pretty good defensively, especially when we change him into a CM and attack. You can see how high up the pitch our press is going to be when we don't have the ball. When we do have the ball, we were structured, so there's more gaps appearing on the pitch, and we were stretching their play a lot more. In the first half, we were very fluid, and we were very compact. You can see how high up we come to support them with the ball when they do have the attack. My only worry was Berkeley, so we changed the role of Isaacs as well to mitigate against that. So our pass combinations in the first half, you can see Okito wasn't playing such an integral role in the pass combinations. It's really we had to get the ball here before anything would happen, and so we only had like Isaacs, Webb, Hank, and Berkeley involved. But in the second half, after we made the changes, we made some small changes to a few of the roles to gain control of the match. You can see the pass triangles now change as well. Now you can see that the pass triangles now, Okito is now involved in 22 pass combinations now, and he's involved with Kodvika as well as Bradley Isaac. So they're forming a nice triangle here, and we've got another triangle formed here between Isaacs, Berkeley, and Webb. And then we have, of course, we don't have so much going with Kieran Thomas because he wasn't playing such a big part in the attack. Overall, in the whole game, I'm pretty happy with the way we were playing because we generated some very good combinations in midfield, and that allowed us to control the game against Halifax Town. So in terms of the statistics, this led to us having a large share of a large proportion of possession in the match. However, once again, I have to improve. You can see the passes out from defense. Only 55% were completed, so you can see that we aren't exactly. This is in line with playing an LLM side with this tactic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the LLM Diaries with Gloucester City. If you have any questions, you can always find me on Patreon. Patreon page is www.patreon.com/busternet, or you can send me a note on Twitter, that is @busternet, and I'll try and get back to you guys as soon as I can. So once again, you have a good one, take care and have fun, and I'll be back with the Torino Diaries very soon. Bye bye.